I wanted to divorce my husband after I found out he trash-talked me to his friends and said marrying me was a mistake. We'd been together for almost 8 years. Met in college, moved in together after graduation, got married at 26. Nothing fancy, just a small wedding at his parents' backyard with maybe 40 people. I thought we were solid. We had our routines. Coffee together every morning before work, takeout on Fridays, hiking on Sundays when the weather was decent. Last month, I came home early from a work trip. My boss canceled the last day of meetings, so instead of flying back Saturday morning, I got a Thursday night flight. I texted my husband that I'd be home late and not to wait up. When I pulled into our driveway around 11, I noticed the living room lights were on and heard voices through the open window. His friends were over. Nothing weird about that. They did poker nights sometimes. I grabbed my suitcase and was about to head inside when I heard my name. I froze on the porch steps. One of his buddies was laughing about something, and then my husband said it. Dude, I'm serious. Marrying her was probably the biggest mistake I've made. His friend must have said something because my husband kept going. No, I mean it. She's boring as hell. We don't even have fun anymore. She just wants to stay home and watch TV. My stomach dropped. I stood there like an idiot, holding my suitcase, trying to process what I was hearing. Another friend asked if he was thinking about leaving, and my husband went quiet for a second before saying, I don't know, man. Sometimes I think about it. But it's complicated, you know? The house, the dog, all our stuff is mixed together. Then they started talking about some woman from his gym. Apparently, he'd been talking to her for weeks. Nothing physical yet, he said, but he admitted he was interested. His friends were hyping him up, telling him to go for it, that life's too short to be stuck with someone who doesn't excite you anymore. I wanted to storm inside and confront him right there, but I couldn't move. My hands were shaking too much. Instead, I quietly walked back to my car, sat in the driver's seat, and just stared at the dashboard for like 20 minutes. I drove to my friend Nicole's apartment. She opened the door in her pajamas, took one look at my face, and let me in without asking questions. I told her everything. She was furious. She wanted to drive over there and yell at him herself, but I told her not to. I needed time to think. The next morning, my husband texted asking where I was. I told him I'd stayed at Nicole's because I got in late and didn't want to wake him. He sent back a thumbs up emoji. That was it. Not even a question about my trip. I went home that afternoon while he was at work. I packed a bag with enough clothes and stuff for a week, grabbed some important documents from the filing cabinet, and left. I texted him that I needed space and would explain later. He called me 6 times in a row. I didn't answer. Finally, he sent a long text asking what was going on, saying I was being dramatic and needed to come home so we could talk like adults. That night, I met him at a coffee shop near our place. He showed up looking annoyed, like I was wasting his time. He asked what this was about, and I just said it. I heard you. Thursday night. I heard everything you said to